everybody, we're in Greenwood, South Carolina once again at the South Carolina Festival of Flowers. This is one of our favorite things they do every single year here. So we came once again to look at everything. I think this is what, our fourth, fifth, maybe sixth year of coming. It's quite a good bit. So anyway, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, as we do every single year, we're starting out with Baron, the stately horse. It's over here in front of the library in Greenwood. And he's in a different location this year because usually he's over there actually in front of the library, but this year they moved him out here to the road. So over here they actually have looks like radio stations and TV stations out. So we'll just turn it this way. And that is Gateway to Greenwood. Right here we have one of my favorites every single year. This is Horton the baby elephant. So cute. And over here we have Malik, the mama elephant. Looks like this year she's got butterfly wing painted on her ears. And over here we have the beautiful Welcome to Greenwood sign. That is really nice. And here's the schedule of events right here. If anybody's interested in coming to see any of this beautiful stuff. This one right here is Bringing Light to Life Pavilion. I think this one might be new. I don't recall ever seeing this one before. That one is called Gene, and that is a DNA double helix. Yeah, I think that one's new. And this one right here is always one of my favorites. This is Barbecue the pig. She's got some fancy earrings in her ears this year. This one over here is the Jeep Wrangler. It's very authentic looking. And this year it has even been ducked. Got a duck in it. Over here we have the jellyfish. And this right here is always the beautiful butterfly Sweet Caroline. They moved her this year. Usually she's over there with the giraffes. And then right there is is the Dabbylindux. Right there is Stenolissa, the dolphin. Take a minute for the fish down there in the pond. And then we have the beautiful reeds that is the mermaid. She's had a makeover this year. This does not have a name, but this is just a beautiful piece of flower arrangements right here. Let's see if I can get that ladybug. This is one of my favorites of all time. This is King Kong the gorilla. This year he's holding an American flag. Sometimes he has an airplane in his hand. Sometimes he has like the Empire State Building. Sometimes he has a Barbie. But this year he's being patriotic with the American flag. So this is always one of my favorites right here as well. This is Allie the alligator. We all know how much I love an alligator. So here we have Emmett, the Citadel bulldog. It's looking quite ferocious. This is Pete the peacock, and I have to say this is the best I've ever seen him look. His feathers are out in all its glory and everything. It is just spectacular. I don't think he knows, but his cousin is at Dollywood. However, the cousin has to go back to Canada and Pete gets to stay here in Greenwood year round. So that right there is the back of the peacock. I'm not good at showing up because the sun is so bright. And over here we have part of the playful panda family. As we know, they are divorced. So one of them's on one side of the street, the other one's on the other side of the street. I guess it's like the Parent Trap. They just split up children. So over here we have Ari the lion and Jabari the lion cub. These are always two of my favorites as well. So we got the Eat More Chicken sign right there, so you know what's getting ready to come up if you ever watched any of the videos before. We got the lovely Milkshake the Cow, which is sponsored by Chick-fil-A. The sunshine is brutal. This is the birthday cake right here. Usually they have a year on it, but this year they don't have a year on it. Maybe nobody was celebrating their birthday. I could have put a big old 44 on there for mine. I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, they got some maps. If I can get the thing out of there. So that's the map. Fortunately, I've been coming enough that I pretty much know where all the topiaries are at. This over here is Hurley the Labrador. Usually Hurley has a fire hydrant and a ball down there. I don't know where it's at this year. This over here is Stanley the Stork. This one right here is always a personal favorite of mine. This is the Gamecock. I don't think the sun's wanting to cooperate with me this year. So this over here is where the Lander Bearcat is at. Whenever we first started coming, they used to have the elephant here actually. Both the elephants whenever we first started coming. I don't even know how this looks. I cannot see. If I come from this direction, maybe I can see. So if I get directly underneath it, you can see it because the sun is so bright today. Have a moment so we can look scared. I would be scared if anything's coming up with me, claws and teeth like that. Here's the rest of the playful panda family. That one has a little ladybug on its nose. And that one is holding a butterfly. Oh, they look so sad. They need to be reunited with the rest of the family. And And over here we have Bubbles the seahorse. Bubbles is looking outstanding this year. Is Birdie the golf ball. In the last few years, it's been over there at the country club. I guess it's not going to be at the country club this year since it's over here. At least we don't have to go over there to see it. And then this way you can also get up close and personal with it. This one right here is Guracasa. That's supposed to, I guess, represent the Clemson Tigers since we got the Gamecock and we got the Bulldog. But they do have this nice little water feature here this year on the front of it that has not been being there, not since I've been coming anyway. How cool is that? I do like that because that's different. And I guess I'll just have to get it from this angle this year because the sun is brutal out here today. There's another painted rock. Didn't see anything. Nope. Apparently they got some painted rocks hidden around town this year. I was able to get my usual pose though, so that worked out good. Over here is two of my all-time favorites. I love a giraffe. So, let me see how they look up from this gazebo. I've never walked up here before. Oh, look rather nice. There's a nice breeze blowing underneath this gazebo. It's 78 degrees right now, but it feels more like it's 108. It is steamy already. Ooh, there's another bee. It's a bee, it's a bee. Obviously that bee did not want to be on YouTube. I always spend a lot of time with giraffes because it's one of my favorite animals, amongst other animals. Anyway, these are Gertie and Gidget, the giraffes. So that right there is a pollinator habitat. And they got a good thing going right there with all those flowers. And they got all kind of traffic coming. So this one doesn't have a name, but we can all appreciate the fact that it is where an artist would put their paint with their paint brushes. I like that. I think that's the art gallery there. That's probably why they got the paintbrushes out there. So here is the Smile photo op. It's usually over there where the butterfly was at this year. And then over here on this corner, we have the Pink Princess, which is the frog. We got Sunny and Ray, the turtles. We got Allie's Banana Boy, Coco, the funky monkey. We got mushrooms. They should be on the back side of that wall. And dabbling ducks. And right there is the mushrooms. They're in the courtyard garden. I don't know how good we can see this. This one over here is Dino Dude, the T-Rex. This sure looks like they have put a little beard on him right there. It's like, I guess he's a punk rocker this year with his spikes coming out of his hair. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video for the 2024 South Carolina Festival of Flowers. That's always in Greenwood, South Carolina. We've been coming, I know, 5 or 6 years now. We love it. So in the brochure this year, it says, we kindly ask, please do not climb on the topiary, sit children on them, or tip the cow. Somebody did knock the cow over a couple of years ago and they had to put it back up. I remember that on Facebook because they spend a lot of time keeping these topiaries up, so people don't need to go destroy them. So I'm going to read you a little bit about each topiary if you would like to hear it, but if not, I'll read it anyway. So number 1 was Gertie and Gidget the giraffes, and they're made out of palm fiber that has been carefully stained to mimic nature and bring this lovable pair to life. Mama Giraffe is 14 feet tall. Her life-size lovable newborn mini-me will delight you at 6 feet tall. Number 2 is Dino Dude, the T-Rex. At 6 feet tall, the T-Rex will awe both children and adults. Covering the king of the dinosaurs is Creeping Fig. A mouthful of red bromelade gives him a menacing smile. A mountain of jelly bean plant, Brassica flaceta. If I'm not pronouncing this right, forgive me because I'm not a, whatever you want to call it. Horticulturist. That's what it is. And there's some other stuff. Anyway, it says he roars proudly in a meadow of club moss, yellow swig, flag grass, and corkscrew rush. Eyes designed by Mackenzie Taxidermy. Oh, that's a cute little octopus out there. That's a vacation house somewhere. Number 3 is Allie's Banana Boy, the hanging monkey. This 3 feet long hanging monkey is looking dapper with his coat of hemigraphs rapanda. Palm fiber is used to cover his hands, feet, tail, and mischievous face. And you also got Coco, the funky monkey. He's dressed in hemigraphus rapanda. She delights onlookers while hanging from her favorite tree. Palm fiber hands, feet, tail, and face complete this 2 feet tall charmer's look in the southern style. And also number 3 would be Pink Princess the Frog, ready to make a splash. A sweet frog sprouts water into her pond, adorned with a crown of pink blush aloe, hens, and chicks. She is covered in vegetated creeping fig, while her webbed feet are comprised of lichen and organ. Her pink toenails complete her look. We also have Sunny and Ray, the turtles. Two painted turtles are enjoying an amusing day by the water. The turtle shells are planted with a variety of vibrant succulents. Now, I love succulents. Can't get enough of them. So we also got the mushrooms at number 3. Creeping Jenny, chocolate chip, Adura, ruby glow, Adura, red hypostasis, and feathered friends all create their unique in their own way. I am jumping ahead of myself. Or anyway, they're all unique in their own way. And the captivating mushroom topiaries add an element of whimsy and charm to the courtyard area. We also got the dabbling ducks there at number 3 and number 15. They also split the dabbling ducks, so I guess they divorced as well. Our delightful ducks play beside the water and are covered with a bunch of stuff that I'm not even going to keep on trying to pronounce. The males have lichen feet and bellies to impress their female companions, while the female Spanish moss gives them a lively appeal. Number 4 is Smile, the photo op. This double-sided creeping fig photo op boasts face-framing geometric shapes made of yellow and red. I don't know, Nathaniel. The back reminds you to smile, big in white letters before you put your face in it. Number 5 is Harry the Lion. The king of the jungle is truly regal with a massive mane of prairie fire carex. His face is accented with lichen. Creeping fig creates a sleek coat for the lion's 4x6 high body. Number 5 is also Jabari the Lion Club. You can tell this 2-foot tall baby is just wanting to be king. 3 feet long, his body is completely made of creeping fig with palm fiber ears, nose, and tail just like dad. Number 6 is Gateway to Greenwood. This is the perfect spot to snap that group photo. So that was over there where we started the video. I don't know how that turned out because the sun is just brutal out there today. Number 7 is Mylike the mama elephant. Standing tall in a field of captivating flowers, Mylike's body is covered with creeping fig. Butterfly ears filled with soft Spanish moss highlight her massive 12-foot height. Number 8 is Horton the baby elephant. Who doesn't love a baby elephant? This 4-foot charmer made a creeping fig with a ring of begonias around his trunk and butterfly ears of Spanish moss playfully spouts water from his curvy trunk, helping his mama carry a load of fresh flowers to the market. So number 9 and 25 is the divorced panda family. And it says, these iconic bears from China are big eaters, spending 12 hours a day consuming bamboo. They are dressed up in Spanish moss for the Festival of Flowers. And the reason I say they're divorced, because whenever we first started coming to the Festival of Flowers, they were all together. You remember that? The whole family was together. Yep. Then they separated them. I'm going to call it the Parent Trap. 6 months split, I guess. You got it this time, well, I got it this time. Number 10 is outstanding this year. It is Pete the Peacock. After his debut in 2023, Pete has been redesigned and he is ready to strut. Standing 8 feet tall, his neck feathers are fashioned out of palm fiber. His 10-foot wide tail feathers are on full display. That was nice. It's probably one of my favorites. I like them all. I would be lying if I said I did not like them all. I do. Number 11 is Emmett the Citadel Bulldog. 4 feet of determination covered in creeping fig is the best way to describe Emmett from the Military College of South Carolina. His signature Citadel hat with spiked collar and palm fiber extended face tells you he's no knob. Number 12 is Allie the Gator. A delightful mix of hens and chicks. A bunch of other stuff. Anyway, this 6-foot-long variegated fig alligator's smile, full of red hypothesis, lets you know he's happy at home near the water. Number 13 is King Kong the gorilla. I always love King Kong. This 6-foot-tall ape comes to life with a lush coat of hemographus, wee panda, and accents of palm fiber. 14 is the Jeep Wrangler. A custom-built 4/5 scale Jeep is exactly what you need on your topiary safari. An annual favorite, the Jeep sports tires of wild Alathernina, creeping fig, club moss, and palm fiber create a cool interior. Creeping fig covers the grille and roof, while the customized red and yellow Alternathina on the hood finishes it off. And Jeep was ducked this year. There was a duck on the Jeep. You got Reeves the Mermaid at number 15. Mermaid locks of Burrow's tail and Silver Falls dichondria frame a friendly face of lichen. Her body is covered in lichen while creeping fig, earth stars, and variegated water celery trail down her graceful tail. A top of hens and chicks with a strap of hippie chicks. That's always a pretty one because they change her up every year. She never looks the same. Number 15 is Stenolilissa. the dolphin. The whimsical bottlenose dolphin seems caught in action, spouting water as it leaps 4 feet high in the air. Green creeping fig creates sleek definition for our friendly dolphin, while pink marmalade supplies a splash of color to her tail. Then, of course, you had the dabbling ducks at number 15. Again, we already read about them. Number 16 is the jellyfish. Don't be shocked by these floating friends. Jellyfish are made from a multitude of succulents that create their luminous bodies and trailing tentacles. This year, their illuminated tentacles glow and flow with the breeze like waves of the ocean. Number 17 this year is Sweet Caroline the butterfly, a tribute to monarchs everywhere, the 5-foot-high butterfly. Thanks to the flamethrower colossus with copper colossus added for definition, palm fiber creates intricate patterns on both sides of her 6-foot wingspan. Number 18 is Barbecue the pig. My favorite time they ever had barbecues whenever they had a hat on her a couple of years ago, whenever they were celebrating. That was so cute. And it says, Barbecue is quite the ham. She is showing her wild side this year. A girl wants to have a little fun. Covered in creeping fig, her piggy ears are dressed up with pink polka dot plant. Don't miss her earrings. Her mohawk is corkscrew rush. Her snout is Archivia. Her lipstick is red hypothesis. Number 19 is Jean the Helix. Introducing our new edition for 2024, standing at an impressive 9 feet tall and 5 feet wide. This beauty features variegated viscous along its spirals with baskets overflowing with petunias in vibrant red and stunning blue denim. The base is adorned with wire, vine, lemon ball, and toe ticklers. Come see for yourself. And I wish I'd found this earlier, because then I just could have went ahead and described what we were looking at while we were there. Number 20, well, I could have done it for the rest of it, couldn't I? But no, I didn't. I just waited till I got back to the car. Number 20 is Bringing Light to the Life Pavilion. You'll have it made in the shade when you stop to visit one of the festival's most dynamic creations, an arching copper top pavilion covered with English ivy and a variety of colorful geranium. Number 21 is Casa the tiger. Beware the 14-foot tall,
17-foot long ferocious tiger sculpted of orange palm fiber. He proudly stands on top of a newly designed flowing waterfall. This topiary is inspired by one of Arthur Dunlop Jr.'s favorite sculptures. Surrounding the tiger is a meadow of Rex begonias, toe ticklers, flamethrower, colossus, wire vine, and various Triscanthus. Number 22 is Birdie the golf ball. A 16-inch wide golf ball covered in white hypothesis is perched proudly on a palm fiber tree. Standing almost 5 feet tall, it appears ready to be launched across your favorite course. Number 23 is Bubbles the seahorse. The graceful seahorse seems to be floating happily along, content to gather admiration for the explosion of colors and textures created by an assortment of stone crops, succulents, and club moss on its 4-foot tall body. Number 24 is Harley the Labrador, ready to play with his palm fiber ball. I did not see the ball. Our 3-foot high lab is 6 feet long from nose to tail, with dragon's tongue on the body and chocolate chip Adura punctuating his muzzle and paws. And we also have the playful the family at number 25. They look so sad over there by themselves. They need to leave the rest of them. Number 26 is the Lander Bearcat with massive jaws and mighty paws. The Bearcat proudly towers over Uptown at 11 feet tall and 6 feet wide. Delightful feathered friends, Adura highlights his face. Lander University designed its stylish blue jersey. Number 27 is the Gamecock, 12 feet tall and covered in red Nathaniel. This fireball is ready for action. The topiary is a true replica of USC's beloved fighting Gamecock.
In 1
Who
mile,
wouldn't be cocky
keep left onto US
in a
221.
vibrant field of chocolate drop, flamethrower, colossus, and purple potato vines. Number 28 is Stanley the Stork. Standing 4 feet tall, Stanley is proud of his new delivery. His plumage of white polka dot is extended with dragon's tongue along his strong wings. Number 29 was the Celebration Cake, celebrating 110 years of cultivating growth and progress. What better way to celebrate than with a 4-foot tall by 6 feet wide 3-tiered cake? The cake is festively iced with creeping fig, lemon ball, creeping jenny, celosia, and begonias. Number 30 is Milkshake the Cow. This well mannered bovine. Has a lush coat of vegetated creeping fig with chocolate chip Majura spots. And she awaits you in a field of Shasta daisies. Her sign nearby is made of creeping fig, reminding you eat more chicken. And number 31, last but not least, but it was number 1 in the video, is Baron the stately horse, standing 8 feet tall in an enchanting field of creeping Jenny.
Keep left onto US 221.
Mindrin Linda closest. His shimmering coat is comprised of vegetated fig, while a magnificent mane and tail falls ripple in the breeze. Over his back is a blanket emblazed with the image of South
For about 17 miles.
Flowers. I did not see that. How shameful. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. We come every single year to see the flowers. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
I did too. So if you get a chance, come see them. I think they're out until early July this year. That was the map.
Even though I did not get out of the car,
You can still see.
I did see them. I saw them.
Yeah, so today is actually June 7th, whenever I was filming this. So they had the news media and everything out there covering and stuff. So I didn't want to get too close to some of the stuff because they might told me to get away and get out of their shot. But anyway, I did as good as I could with it. So if you get a chance to come, it's always worth seeing. We truly enjoy it. So that's it for this one.
And subscribe.
Yes, please do. And we'll see you somewhere else. So toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.